shoulder mobility is, right? And then what I'm looking for is like, for me, if I go here, I notice this hand's nice and straight. If I go to here, this hand's not, right? See how it's kicked back? So I'm gonna figure out like, okay, now I need to find this range of motion, right? So I'm finding that range of motion, and I'm gonna go to here, find that, okay, so I have that range of motion. And then I'm just going to go back, look out, like that. I'm going to go back, look out. So these are kind of stretches, but they're actually more nerve flossing exercises. We're trying to open up their nerve pathway, right? Then we went to find the bands here. We went out here. Now I'm not doing this, right? I'm pushing out and stretching out. And then seeing if I feel anything. It's just a subtle movement right there. So that's that one. And what that is you can feel everything getting out, and we're opening up our trap muscles, right? So now we kind of got that going. And then we're going to do this guy everybody loves. I'm going to go in here. Look how tight my hands are, right? My elbows are in my rib cage. The elbows in my rib cage. I'm starting up kind of high. I'm looking down. I'm going to pull out and pull down. And we said 15 seconds. And then coming up and then relaxing. We don't want to ever do this and then let go, because our muscles are in tension and it slaps them, and that can cause injuries. We want to kind of come out, down, all right, and slowly come back up. Good? That. The other one, then we went to banded punches, banded plank punches. Everybody's favorite one, right? And what are we looking for?
Obliques.
Obliques, what else? Stability.
Hips.
Hips, yep.
Basically the entire side of the body you're working.
The whole entire side of the body. This is one of my favorite exercises. So if I'm in here, actually I'll get on this side. Here. Right, so I'm going to go up. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm not looking down, I'm straight ahead. Is my butt down? Nice and still. If you're doing a lot of that, that means you need to pull in, tighten up. Good? All right. Then we went to, this is another good one. Yep. So it's going to be, what was it? This guy? Yeah. So we went, you grab this band here. You're not doing so much this. We're just doing that with our shoulders. Does everybody see what my shoulders are doing? I'm not doing this. And it's here. And that's where you become aware of, like, why I like using the bands is because it can show you what you're doing. If I'm doing that, my elbows are coming out. But if I'm doing this, I know it's moving, right? So I'm moving that way. It's going out. I'm just pulling my shoulder blades together. Good. So then another good one to do is to come in here. It's going to go up, and then you can just straight up like that, right? And then roll out, come down. We don't want to be doing that. We're just creating up. The band creates tension, so in a way it's stretching, but we're also activating, trying to get things to fire, like that. And then you could also do, this is another good one. It's going to be here. I'm just going to keep this here, and then I'm coming up. I'm not doing this. I'm straight, chest is up, going straight up.
That's like the one that was on the pole.
Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is how you can just do it on the ground.
Okay.
Right? And switch sides. And then to start getting my fingers kind of warmed up, I can use those gliding exercises. We went here. You can go full glides. But if you're not quite there yet, you kind of judge where you're feeling with your fingers. So I can go here. Maybe I'm going to go down. You feel tightness, like, oh, I'm going to go back up. Try to do some of those. Remember, we went here, and this is what we started doing. So we started down here, and going up as fast as we can, going faster, faster, faster. Everybody started getting kind of pumped, right? And then we're gonna come back down as fast as you can. Get that kind of blood flow. All it's doing is just getting blood flow to it. And then we can kind of go in, scraping. If you have one of these, you're just trying to get moving, or you can grab fingers and start friction, get things warmed up in there. Then you can kind of grab a band with this if you wanted to, and just do this if you don't have a board or a tension board or Tendeck. Just create tension. So I can adjust my tension by moving my feet, pulling in, going out slow. Going fast, go out slow. Right? Beauty of the band is then I can isolate different fingers. Get a little bit more out of it. Go in, out, in, out, in, out. The other one was for our hamstrings, right? So I kind of go here, I'm going to step out, create tension. And then I'm just going to be in a good form. Going to lift, strike, lift up. Lift, strike, lift up, right? Just trying to strike and just getting this in, this rotation and filling this hamstring. What we're doing is just trying to get that whole hamstring to glide from our glute all the way down to behind the knee, that entire insertion. And we're just trying to get it to fire there. And the other one was sideways. When we're going sideways, we're actually working the leg that we're standing on. So we're going to go out. If you feel off balance, then adjust your body. Pelvic tilt in. Does everybody know the pelvic tilt? Tilt in. And create that. Those that have issues in that piriformis, this is where you can like push on that thing. Push out and release some tension in there. And that helps open up your hips. And then you can kind of come with this guy, go out. It's range of motion. Learn how to high step. Whew. High step up, come out.
Huh.
You can do so much with this one exercise. All right. What's the other ones?
Shoulder on the higher bars.
Shoulder, high way, this way. Yeah. I'll go here. All right. These are high face pulls. I'm a little short, so they're not so high. So it's going to come here. So I want to have tension. I don't want to have loose. I want it to be tension when I'm here. See it stable, and then coming out. So my hands are going wider as I come towards my face. Just like that. Okay. The other one is going to be, band rotators. Or rotator bands. What you call them? Band rotators. Try to keep it about shoulder height. That's what we're looking for. So if this is what I'm working on, I'm going to have this hand here. Get in here. I can have both hands here. And I'm just going to roll out. And as I get better, I can just lift the leg up and see if I can hold that tension. And I can go another side. Going out. You notice when you lift that leg, you have to get tension in here, right? And that's what we're trying to do, is get the core to fire. If I'm down here, this is maybe just trying to get things ready, and when I'm ready, then lift up. I think that's it.
There's the QL one.
Oh, the QL one, yes. Good job. Thank you. So the QL one, we're just trying to use these muscles right here. They're like in this half-beat spot right here. And I like to just go down, kind of like here. I'm just going to come down like that. And what we're doing is getting that upper part of the glute and that QL to kind of go through its range of motion. This helps us with hip mobility, high stepping, so it's all good for that. So
Yeah. It could be, 15 minutes. It could be 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't need to be a lot just to go through your body. And it could be a daily thing. You just wake up and go through all these daily things. Yeah. Right?
There was the wave. You got the wave tools out. I don't know if you wanted to do anything with those.
Yeah, I was maybe going through the. Oh, we had this guy. So the other thing we used was this guy, just to kind of get. I kind of use this like to help me get mentally prepared, like where my fingers are. So I'll squeeze it. I'm like, oh, can I squeeze it completely? Yeah. And then I'm gonna slowly open it up and see where I'm at. Oh, I feel something in this guy, in here. And if you can't squeeze one, you can use both hands and let go. See if you can hold. And we're gonna work that eccentric side, right? So now I'm working in here. So I'm keeping my extensors in tension and trying to get those to activate, to pull back the fingers to get those to. And if I feel something in there, I'm gonna grab something like that. Maybe I have some tension in here. Get this guy here and kind of work through and break up some of those adhesions. You're trying to be in tune with where your body is and what needs some addressing. This should be part of a warm-up process, or it should be part of a daily routine. There, and then maybe I have something in my elbows going on. I'm gonna cut here, kind of break up some of that. Or you can do something up in the neck with it. Pull in there, break up some of that. And then the other thing is to those friction things, right? So if I'm here, create tension. So I need to create a lot of tension. So squeezing really hard and pulling the skin back, and then rolling down. Did everybody feel that tension? Yes, it's friction. Or myofascial releasing as well with this. And then kind of going through all its motion to make sure our hands and wrists are mobile. And there's another way you can do too with wrist mobility is just kind of getting here, pushing in, right? Going different ways, going from side to side. Just like that. That's another way of doing wrist mobility work. Then if you're not, then you can go on here, try that. Sometimes that might be too much for some people. Like this side's a little bit better. Just trying to get things open up.
Thanks, Marcus.
Good? Yeah.
Thank you so much.